ChatGPT Cash Machine, AI money-making strategies to generate passive income, build scalable online businesses, and unlock new side hustles with ChatGPT automation. Written by Rafe Mason. Narrated by Mason Yee. Introduction. The best way to predict the future is to create it, and the most efficient way to create it is to automate the process. Alan Kay, with my own twist. I never intended to become an expert on AI-powered income streams. 3 years ago, I was struggling to balance a demanding day job with my entrepreneurial aspirations, constantly battling the limitations of a 24-hour day and my own finite energy. The advent of sophisticated AI tools like ChatGPT felt simultaneously exciting and overwhelming, a technological revolution happening in real time that I couldn't quite grasp how to harness. Perhaps you felt this too, watching others apparently master these new tools while you wonder where to begin, or whether someone without a computer science degree could truly benefit from what many are calling the greatest technological shift of our generation. The turning point for me came unexpectedly. After spending weeks manually creating content for a small online business I was trying to launch, I reluctantly tried using ChatGPT to help draft some product descriptions. What I expected to be a minor time saver turned into a revelation. Work that had consumed my evenings for a month was completed in a single afternoon. This wasn't just about writing faster. It was about unlocking entirely new possibilities for creating value, serving customers, and, yes, generating income without the traditional constraints of time and technical expertise. Sarah, a graphic designer and single mother in Portland, was among the first people I shared these discoveries with. Within 3 months of implementing some basic AI automation strategies, she had established a specialized content service that generated $2,300 monthly while requiring less than 5 hours of her oversight per week. Marcus, a retiree with no technical background beyond browsing the internet, used these principles to create and sell AI-enhanced travel guides, turning his lifetime of global adventures into a steady revenue stream averaging $1,700 monthly. These weren't isolated successes from tech-savvy early adopters. They were everyday people who simply received the right guidance on leveraging AI tools strategically rather than haphazardly. Their stories, and dozens more like them, convinced me that this knowledge needed to be organized and shared broadly. The audiobook you're listening to represents the culmination of hundreds of hours spent testing, refining, and systematizing approaches to generating income with AI assistance. I've deliberately focused on practical applications rather than theoretical possibilities. Each strategy has been field-tested by individuals with varying levels of business experience and technical comfort, ensuring that you're not receiving advice that only works for those already steeped in digital entrepreneurship. This audiobook wouldn't exist without the generous insights shared by the community of early AI entrepreneurs who trusted me with their successes and failures alike. Particular thanks go to Dr. Elena Vasquez, whose expertise in online business models helped refine many of the approaches detailed in later chapters, and to the team at Future Horizons Institute, who provided invaluable research on emerging AI capabilities and their commercial applications. Whether you're seeking to supplement your current income, build toward financial independence, or simply explore the entrepreneurial potential that AI tools have unlocked, you'll find actionable pathways forward in these chapters. You don't need coding skills, substantial startup capital, or even a fully formed business idea to begin. Just a willingness to learn and experiment with approaches that simply weren't possible until very recently. I've created this audiobook for the curious problem solver who recognizes opportunity in technological change, not just for established digital entrepreneurs. If you've ever wondered how to transform your knowledge, creativity, or existing skills into income streams that don't demand your constant attention, you'll find your questions addressed here. The strategies range from beginner-friendly to moderately advanced, but each includes step-by-step guidance that assumes no prior experience with AI tools or online business development. Thank you for inviting me into your journey toward AI-enhanced entrepreneurship. The fact that you've chosen to invest your time in listening suggests you already possess perhaps the most crucial ingredient for success: the initiative to seek out new approaches rather than accepting limitations as permanent. That quality will serve you well as we explore the remarkable income-generating potential that emerges when human creativity meets artificial intelligence. Let's begin transforming possibilities into practical results. Chapter 1. Breaking the Code Barrier. From coding barriers to business breakthroughs, your AI advantage. The digital gold rush is no longer reserved for those with coding degrees hanging on their walls. Right now, we're witnessing a fundamental shift in who can participate in the digital economy, and it's happening because of artificial intelligence. Tools like ChatGPT aren't just technological novelties. They're democratizing forces that are quietly dismantling the technical barriers that once kept countless aspiring entrepreneurs on the sidelines. For decades, building a digital business meant confronting a formidable technical learning curve. You either needed to invest thousands in hiring developers or spend years mastering programming languages yourself. The digital landscape was effectively divided between those who could speak the language of computers and those who couldn't. This technical divide created an uneven playing field where great business ideas often withered because their creators lacked the technical skills to bring them to life. Today's reality tells a dramatically different story. AI interfaces like ChatGPT have introduced a new paradigm where your ability to clearly communicate your vision often matters more than technical expertise. The power to create digital products, automate business processes, and scale online ventures has been placed into the hands of everyone with an internet connection and a clear idea. This democratization isn't just changing who can participate in the digital economy. It's transforming what's possible for individuals seeking financial independence without traditional technical backgrounds. The Great Equalizer. What makes this shift particularly revolutionary is its timing. As remote work becomes normalized and traditional employment grows increasingly precarious, the ability to create independent income streams has never been more valuable. ChatGPT and similar AI tools serve as both catalyst and enabler for this new wave of entrepreneurship. They function as virtual technical co-founders, helping translate business concepts into functional reality without requiring you to first master complex technical skills. Throughout this chapter, we'll explore how AI has fundamentally transformed access to entrepreneurial tools for non-technical users. You'll discover the specific capabilities that make these tools so powerful for digital business activities, from content creation to customer service automation, all without writing a single line of code. Perhaps most importantly, we'll examine how this democratization of technology can empower you to launch and grow digital ventures with minimal technical expertise, regardless of your background. This transformation represents more than just technological innovation. It's an economic opportunity of historic proportions. The gap between idea and execution has never been smaller, creating unprecedented possibilities for financial independence through AI-powered side hustles and businesses. As we progress through this audiobook, you'll learn strategic frameworks for converting these technological capabilities into consistent income streams through digital products, service automation, and passive revenue channels. What sets this approach apart is its accessibility. The strategies we'll explore don't require a technical degree, coding boot camp, or even significant startup capital. Instead, they leverage AI's ability to amplify your existing knowledge and skills, whatever they may be. Whether you're looking to create a supplementary income stream or build a scalable business that eventually replaces your primary income, the AI-powered methods in this audiobook provide a roadmap without the traditional technological roadblocks. In the coming chapters, we'll move beyond theoretical frameworks to practical, step-by-step guidance for implementing these strategies. You'll learn how to create digital products that sell while you sleep, automate client acquisition systems, and build scalable online businesses, all by leveraging the capabilities of AI tools like ChatGPT. By the end of this journey, you'll have the knowledge and confidence to transform these powerful AI technologies into reliable income sources, regardless of your technical starting point. The code barrier has been broken. What you build in this new landscape is limited only by your imagination and determination. The AI revolution in entrepreneurship. In the past decade, entrepreneurship has undergone a profound transformation. Previously, launching a digital business required extensive technical knowledge, coding skills, server management, database design, and more. This technical barrier kept many brilliant business minds from bringing their ideas to life. They either abandoned their ventures or invested heavily in development teams, making entrepreneurship an expensive and exclusive club. Picture a locked door with a complex keypad requiring a special code. For years, that code was programmed in languages like Python, JavaScript, or PHP. Standing before this door were countless would-be entrepreneurs, ideas bubbling in their minds, but unable to enter. The technical barrier wasn't just difficult, it was intimidating and discouraging. ChatGPT and similar AI tools have fundamentally altered this landscape. These technologies provide intuitive interfaces where users communicate in natural language, the same way you'd chat with a colleague. Instead of learning coding syntax, you simply describe what you want to accomplish. The AI interprets these instructions and generates the necessary technical elements, from website code to automation scripts, all without requiring you to understand what happens behind the scenes. This transformation is particularly significant for certain demographics previously underrepresented in tech entrepreneurship. Women entrepreneurs, seniors with valuable business experience but limited tech exposure, individuals from developing regions with less access to technical education, and people with disabilities that might make traditional coding challenging, all now have pathways to digital business ownership that simply didn't exist before. Consider what happens when a non-technical founder has a business idea today. Instead of immediately seeking a technical co-founder or learning how to code, they can prototype their concept using AI tools. They can build landing pages, create basic automation, and even develop early versions of their products, all while focusing on what they know best: the business model, customer needs, and market strategy. The technical implementation becomes an extension of their vision rather than an obstacle. The market has responded to this shift with an explosion of AI-powered tools specifically designed for business applications. Platforms now exist that allow users to create e-commerce stores, design marketing campaigns, build mobile apps, and automate customer service, all through conversational interfaces. The learning curve has shifted from technical expertise to understanding business fundamentals and knowing how to effectively communicate requirements to AI systems. What makes this particularly revolutionary is the speed of implementation. Projects that once took months of development can now be completed in days or even hours. This acceleration allows for rapid testing of business ideas, faster pivoting when strategies don't work, and more efficient use of resources, particularly important for bootstrapped entrepreneurs or those with limited funding. For brick-and-mortar business owners looking to establish online presences, AI tools provide a bridge between their existing expertise and the digital world. A restaurant owner can now create an online ordering system. A local retailer can build an e-commerce store, and a service provider can implement booking software, all without hiring expensive developers or learning to code themselves. The psychological impact of this shift shouldn't be underestimated. Many potential entrepreneurs have brilliant ideas but suffer from imposter syndrome when faced with technical requirements. AI tools remove this barrier, allowing them to focus on their strengths while technology handles areas outside their expertise. This democratization doesn't just change what's possible. It changes who believes entrepreneurship is accessible to them. AI has transformed entrepreneurship from a technically exclusive club into an opportunity available to anyone with vision, regardless of their coding ability. Beyond code, AI's business superpowers. The elimination of coding requirements is just the beginning of how AI transforms business capabilities. ChatGPT and similar tools offer a suite of powerful functions that previously required specialized skills or expensive software. These capabilities span virtually every domain of business operations, from content creation to customer service. Content creation stands as one of the most immediately valuable applications. High-quality written content, website copy, marketing materials, product descriptions, and blog posts once required either strong writing skills or the budget to hire professional copywriters. Today, AI can generate compelling content tailored to specific audiences, tones, and purposes. A business owner can provide basic information about their products and target customers, then receive polished marketing copy in seconds rather than days. Think of these AI tools as universal translators for business needs. Just as a translator converts between languages, these systems convert your intentions into specialized outputs, whether that's copy that sells, code that functions, or designs that appeal. You speak your business language, and the AI translates it into whatever technical language is needed for implementation. Data analysis capabilities represent another revolutionary shift. Previously, making sense of business data required statistical knowledge and familiarity with complex analysis tools. Now entrepreneurs can simply ask questions about their data in plain English. Which products are more popular with customers under 30? Or, what's the trend in our website traffic over the past 6 months? The AI interprets these questions, applies appropriate analytical methods, and presents insights in accessible formats. Perhaps most striking is how these tools enable personalization at scale. Small businesses can now offer customized experiences previously available only to enterprises with large data science teams. From personalized email marketing to customized product recommendations, AI allows businesses to treat each customer as an individual without requiring manual attention to every interaction. Automation extends well beyond basic tasks. Complex workflows that once required custom software development can now be described conversationally and implemented through AI. Customer onboarding sequences, lead qualification processes, and inventory management can all be automated without writing a single line of code. This frees entrepreneurs to focus on strategy rather than mundane operational details. The visual aspects of business presence have similarly been democratized. Logo design, website layouts, social media graphics, and other visual elements once required design expertise or expensive outsourcing. AI-powered design tools now allow entrepreneurs to describe what they envision and receive professional quality visual assets within minutes. What makes these capabilities especially powerful is their integration potential. Rather than using disconnected tools for different functions, AI systems can serve as the central nervous system of a business, coordinating between various applications. Customer information captured through a chatbot can automatically update a CRM system, trigger personalized marketing campaigns, and inform inventory decisions, all without manual intervention. For global reach, language barriers once presented significant obstacles. AI translation capabilities now allow small businesses to serve international customers, support in multiple languages, and culturally appropriate messaging. This opens markets that were previously accessible only to companies large enough to maintain multilingual teams. Financial management tools powered by AI help entrepreneurs navigate one of the most challenging aspects of business ownership. From forecasting cash flow to optimizing pricing strategies, these tools provide sophisticated financial insights without requiring accounting expertise. This helps prevent the common pitfall of businesses that fail due to poor financial management despite having viable products. What would become possible in your business if technical limitations disappeared entirely and the only boundary was your imagination and understanding of your customers? Democratize technology and business development. The technological revolution we're witnessing doesn't just change how businesses operate. It fundamentally alters who can participate in the digital economy. This democratization creates opportunities for individuals who have traditionally been excluded from entrepreneurship due to technical barriers or resource limitations. Consider the case of Sandra, a retired teacher with deep knowledge of childhood education but no technical background. Before AI tools, her options for creating an educational business online were limited. She would need to hire developers, designers, and other specialists, requiring significant startup capital. Today, she can use AI to build an educational platform, create interactive content, and manage student progress, all without writing code or making major financial investments. The playing field is leveling in dramatic ways. Entrepreneurs from regions with limited access to technical education now compete globally. Small businesses can offer customer experiences that rival those of major corporations. Solo entrepreneurs can maintain operations that previously required entire departments. This shift doesn't just create more businesses, it creates more diverse businesses, drawing from a wider range of experiences and perspectives. One of the most significant aspects of this empowerment is reduced financial risk. Traditional technology development required substantial upfront investment before seeing any market validation. The costs of building an app or website could run into tens of thousands of dollars before the first customer interaction. AI-powered tools allow entrepreneurs to build functional prototypes and minimal viable products at a fraction of the cost, enabling more experimentation and reducing the penalty for failure. The AFE Framework: Accessibility, Functionality, Empowerment. To fully understand how AI transforms entrepreneurship for non-technical users, we need a structured way to analyze its impact. The Accessibility, Functionality, Empowerment, AFE. The framework provides a comprehensive lens through which to view this transformation. Accessibility Component. The accessibility component focuses on how AI removes traditional barriers to entry for digital business creation. This encompasses several key elements. Natural language interface is perhaps the most revolutionary aspect of accessibility. Instead of learning programming languages, users interact with AI using everyday language. This eliminates the steep learning curve associated with coding and technical skills acquisition. A business owner can simply describe what they want. I need a landing page that collects email addresses and showcases my product benefits. And the AI can generate the necessary components. Reduced financial barriers represent another critical accessibility factor. Without AI tools, entrepreneurs typically needed to either learn technical skills, investing significant time, or hire specialists, investing significant money. AI dramatically reduces both requirements, allowing entrepreneurs to allocate resources to other aspects of business development. The accessibility component also includes platform independence. Modern AI tools typically operate through cloud-based interfaces, accessible from any device with an internet connection. This eliminates the need for expensive hardware or specialized software installations, making business creation possible from virtually anywhere in the world. Contextual guidance systems within AI tools further enhance accessibility. When users encounter unfamiliar concepts or need assistance, AI can provide just-in-time learning resources tailored to their specific situation. This transforms the learning process from a prerequisite to an integrated part of the business building journey. Functionality component. The functionality component examines what AI tools enable users to accomplish without technical expertise. This represents the practical capabilities that empower business operations. Content generation capabilities allow entrepreneurs to create professional quality written materials across all business functions. From website copy and product descriptions to social media posts and email campaigns, AI can generate appropriate content based on minimal input from the user. This eliminates the need for writing expertise or copywriting services. Workflow automation represents another powerful functionality. By describing business processes in natural language, entrepreneurs can implement complex automation sequences without understanding the underlying technical implementation. This includes customer onboarding, lead nurturing, appointment scheduling, and countless other operational workflows. Data analysis capabilities transform raw business information into actionable insights. Entrepreneurs can ask business questions and receive analysis without statistical knowledge or data science skills. This democratizes access to data-driven decision-making, previously limited to organizations with dedicated analysis teams. Visual asset creation extends functionality into design domains. Logo creation, website layouts, social media graphics, and other visual elements can be generated based on descriptive input rather than design expertise. This eliminates another traditional barrier requiring specialized skills or outsourcing. Integration capabilities allow different business systems to work together seamlessly. Rather than managing disconnected tools, entrepreneurs can create unified systems where information flows automatically between functions. This creates operational efficiency previously available only to businesses with custom software development resources. Empowerment component. The empowerment component examines how these capabilities translate into tangible business outcomes and psychological shifts for entrepreneurs. Risk reduction represents a fundamental empowerment factor. With lower financial and time investments required for business launches, entrepreneurs can test ideas with minimal downside. This creates a safer environment for innovation and encourages more people to pursue entrepreneurial ventures. Market access expansion occurs as businesses can more easily serve global markets. Translation capabilities, cultural adaptation of content, and the ability to scale operations without proportional staff increases all contribute to broader market opportunities. Competitive leveling allows small businesses to offer experiences comparable to larger competitors. From personalized customer interactions to sophisticated marketing automation, capabilities once reserved for enterprises with substantial resources are now available to businesses of all sizes. Focus reallocation perhaps best captures the essence of empowerment. When technical implementation no longer consumes attention and resources, entrepreneurs can focus on their unique value propositions, the specific insights, expertise, and innovations that differentiate their businesses. Psychological barriers diminish as entrepreneurs no longer need to identify as technical to build digital businesses. This opens entrepreneurship to individuals who may have valuable business insights, but previously felt excluded from the digital economy due to perceived technical requirements. The AFE framework components interact in powerful ways. Increased accessibility enables more diverse entrepreneurs to utilize advanced functionality, which, in turn, creates broader empowerment. This positive feedback loop accelerates as AI capabilities continue to advance, creating an increasingly inclusive entrepreneurial ecosystem. The practical implications of this framework extend beyond individual businesses to the broader economy. As entrepreneurship becomes more accessible, we can expect greater innovation, more diverse business models, and economic opportunities in regions previously limited by technical education gaps. The democratization of technology through AI doesn't just change how businesses operate. It transforms who can become entrepreneurs, what types of businesses they can build, and how quickly they can achieve scale and impact, ultimately creating a more diverse, innovative, and inclusive digital economy. The new entrepreneurial landscape. The future of entrepreneurship looks radically different from its past. Technical expertise, while still valuable, is no longer the gatekeeper to digital business creation. This shift fundamentally changes who can participate in the digital economy and how they approach business building. For aspiring entrepreneurs, the message is clear. Your business ideas no longer need to wait for technical implementation. The tools exist today to transform concepts into functional businesses without coding knowledge. This isn't about cutting corners or creating inferior products. It's about accessing powerful capabilities that were previously unavailable without specialized expertise. As we move further into this new era, we'll likely see entirely new business models emerge. Just as smartphones enabled companies like Uber and Instagram that couldn't have existed before, AI-powered business tools will enable ventures we can't yet imagine. The entrepreneurs who will create these businesses may come from backgrounds traditionally underrepresented in the tech startup world. While AI democratizes business creation, it doesn't eliminate the need for entrepreneurial fundamentals. Understanding customer needs, creating compelling value propositions, and developing sustainable business models remain essential. The difference is that entrepreneurs can now focus entirely on these aspects, rather than dividing attention between business strategy and technical implementation. AI has broken the code barrier, transforming entrepreneurship from a technically inclusive domain into an accessible opportunity for anyone with vision and determination, creating a more diverse and innovative business landscape where technical implementation follows ideas rather than limiting them. Bridging the gap. Your gateway to AI-powered entrepreneurship. The technological landscape has fundamentally changed. What once required years of specialized education and technical expertise now sits at your fingertips, ready to be harnessed with simple prompts and intuitive interfaces. ChatGPT and similar AI tools aren't just convenient utilities. They represent a profound democratization of technological power that's reshaping who can become a successful digital entrepreneur. Think about what this means for you personally. You no longer need to master coding languages, data analysis, or complex software development to create sophisticated digital products and services. The barriers that once kept entrepreneurship in the hands of the technically skilled have crumbled, opening doors for creators, thinkers, and innovators from all backgrounds. This shift hasn't merely made things easier, it's completely rewritten the rules. With AI as your digital co-founder, you can launch businesses with minimal startup costs, scale operations without hiring large technical teams, test and validate ideas rapidly without building infrastructure, and focus on your unique vision rather than technical implementation. The most powerful aspect of this transformation is how it amplifies your existing strengths. Your industry knowledge, creative insights, and understanding of customer needs become exponentially more valuable when you can implement them through AI without technical friction. As we progress through this audiobook, you'll discover specific strategies that leverage ChatGPT's capabilities to generate passive income streams, automate business processes, and create scalable digital products. The possibilities extend far beyond what most people realize, from creating content empires to building software products without writing a line of code. The playing field has been leveled, but most potential entrepreneurs haven't recognized this shift yet. By understanding these tools now, you're positioning yourself at the forefront of a new wave of AI-empowered businesses. Those who master these capabilities early will have significant advantages as these technologies continue evolving and reshaping markets. The coming chapters will equip you with specific, actionable strategies to leverage ChatGPT across multiple business models. You'll learn how to generate passive income through AI-created content, build automated systems that work while you sleep, and scale your operations without proportionally increasing your workload. This isn't just about making money, though that's certainly part of it. It's about creating value, solving problems, and building businesses aligned with your passions and strengths, all without the technical limitations that would have held you back just a few years ago. The tools are here. The opportunity is now. Let's build something remarkable together. Chapter 2. Narrow your focus. Expand your impact. From information overload to precision profit. Your AI blueprint. The AI landscape resembles a vast toolbox with countless specialized instruments, each designed for specific tasks. Yet many entrepreneurs find themselves paralyzed, staring at this collection without knowing which tool to pick up first. This hesitation isn't just common. It's the primary barrier between you and AI-powered profits. The breakthrough comes when you stop trying to master everything at once and instead focus on precise applications aligned with your business goals. When approaching ChatGPT as a cash-generating tool, the conventional advice to explore all possibilities actually works against you. The path to profitability isn't through breadth, but depth. By narrowing your focus to specific AI applications, whether it's automating your customer service workflows or generating targeted content, you create a direct line to measurable results. This precision approach transforms overwhelming technology into manageable, profitable systems. The statistics tell a compelling story. Entrepreneurs who implement focused AI solutions report achieving profitability up to 73% faster than those pursuing multiple AI applications simultaneously. Why? Because mastery requires iteration, and iteration requires attention. When you concentrate your efforts on a single AI application, you accelerate the feedback loop that leads to optimization. You're not just learning faster, you're earning faster. Many new users approach AI with what I call the buffet mindset, trying to sample everything available. But successful AI entrepreneurs operate differently. They identify specific pain points in their business operations or market gaps where AI offers a competitive advantage, then drill down exclusively on those applications. This targeted approach doesn't limit your potential. It amplifies it. by channeling your energy into areas with the highest return on investment. Throughout this chapter, we'll explore 3 critical pathways to AI profitability through focus. First, you'll learn precise methods for identifying which AI applications align with your specific business goals, cutting through the noise to find your profit center. Second, we'll develop practical strategies for integrating AI into focused operational areas, with special attention to customer service automation and content creation systems that drive revenue. Finally, we'll examine how a structured learning approach to AI creates compound returns, allowing you to build expertise systematically rather than haphazardly. The irony of narrowing your focus is that it ultimately expands your impact. By mastering one AI application completely, you develop transferable skills and insights that make subsequent applications easier to implement. You create not just a single revenue stream, but a foundation for multiple streams. This chapter isn't about limiting your AI aspirations. It's about sequencing them strategically for maximum profit. When you finish this chapter, you'll have a clear roadmap for transforming ChatGPT from an interesting technology into your personal cash machine through the power of focused application. Finding your AI sweet spot. The vast landscape of artificial intelligence can seem overwhelming when you first begin exploring its potential for your business. With so many applications, tools, and possibilities, it's easy to fall into a state of decision paralysis. You may find yourself asking, where do I even start? Think of AI like a sprawling hardware store. Walk in without a specific project in mind, and you'll wander the aisles for hours, overwhelmed by options and leaving with nothing of real value. But enter with a clear vision. Perhaps you need to fix a leaky faucet, and suddenly the store becomes navigable. You head straight to plumbing, find what you need, and leave with a solution that addresses your specific problem. Identifying the right AI applications starts with understanding your business goals. What are your current pain points? Where are your inefficiencies? Which repetitive tasks consume valuable time? By asking these targeted questions, you can pinpoint areas where AI could have the most significant impact. For example, if customer inquiries are overwhelming your support team, chatbots might be your priority. If content creation is a bottleneck, AI writing assistants could be your focus. The process of identifying the right AI applications should be methodical. Start by listing your top 3 business challenges. Then, research AI solutions specifically designed to address those challenges. This focused approach prevents you from being distracted by every shiny new AI tool that appears on the market. Remember, the goal isn't to use AI everywhere. It's to use it where it matters most for your specific business needs. When evaluating potential AI applications, consider both immediate impact and long-term scalability. Some solutions might offer quick wins, but limited growth potential. Others might require more setup time, but deliver exponential returns as your business scales. The key is matching the solution to your current stage and future vision. Many entrepreneurs make the mistake of trying to implement too many AI tools simultaneously. This scattered approach typically leads to half-implemented solutions and minimal results. Instead, master one application before moving to the next. This sequential approach builds momentum and confidence while allowing you to fully realize the benefits of each tool. By identifying specific AI applications that align with your core business goals, you transform AI from an overwhelming technology into a focused, practical tool for growth. Strategic integration. Making AI work for you. The integration of AI into your business operations isn't about wholesale transformation. It's about strategic enhancement. Like adding the right spice to a well-crafted dish, AI should complement and elevate what you already do well. The key is to develop a targeted approach that addresses specific business needs rather than attempting to revolutionize everything at once. Customer service automation represents one of the most immediately impactful areas for AI integration. Modern AI tools can handle up to 80% of routine customer inquiries, freeing your human team to focus on complex issues that require empathy and creative problem solving. Begin by identifying the most common questions your customers ask. Use these to train your AI chatbot, ensuring it has accurate, helpful responses. Start small. Perhaps deploy the chatbot on a single channel first, then expand as you refine its capabilities. Think of AI integration like training a new employee. You wouldn't expect a new hire to understand every aspect of your business on day one. Similarly, your AI tools need time to learn, adapt, and be calibrated to your specific needs. The difference is that once properly trained, AI never forgets, never needs breaks, and can scale instantly to handle increased demand. Content creation represents another fertile ground for focused AI integration. Many businesses struggle to maintain consistent content production across blogs, social media, and marketing materials. AI writing assistants can generate first drafts, suggest headlines, or even repurpose existing content for different platforms. The key is establishing clear guidelines and maintaining human oversight to ensure the content remains authentic to your brand voice. To successfully integrate AI into content creation, start by defining your brand voice guidelines clearly. What tone do you use? What phrases are common in your communication? What topics are relevant to your audience? Feed these parameters into your AI tool of choice, then use the generated content as a starting point rather than a final product. Human editors should review, refine, and add unique insights that only they can provide. Data analysis offers perhaps the most powerful opportunity for strategic AI integration. Many businesses collect vast amounts of data, but lack the resources to extract meaningful insights. AI can analyze patterns, identify trends, and predict outcomes far more efficiently than traditional methods. Start by identifying one key business question you want answered, perhaps customer churn prediction or inventory optimization. Focus your AI efforts on solving this specific problem before expanding to others. The integration process should follow a clear pattern. Identify a specific process for enhancement, select the appropriate AI tool, establish metrics for success, implement in a controlled environment, gather feedback, refine, and then scale. This methodical approach ensures each AI implementation delivers tangible value before resources are committed to the next project. Remember that successful integration often depends on securing buy-in from your team. People may initially feel threatened by AI or skeptical of its benefits. Address these concerns by emphasizing how AI handles routine tasks so humans can focus on more creative, satisfying work. Involve team members in the selection and implementation process and celebrate early wins to build momentum. What if the key to successful AI implementation isn't trying to do everything at once, but rather identifying the one area where AI could have the greatest impact on your specific business? The structured path to AI mastery. Learning to harness AI effectively isn't about absorbing every possible application or staying current with every new development. Such an approach leads to information overload and minimal practical results. Instead, a structured learning path focused on relevant applications yields faster progress and more tangible benefits. A structured approach begins with fundamentals. Understanding basic AI concepts provides the foundation for all future learning. Start with general concepts like machine learning, natural language processing, and how AI makes decisions. This baseline knowledge helps you evaluate tools more effectively and communicate better with developers or vendors. Spend just enough time here to grasp the essentials. No need to become a technical expert. Think of learning AI like building a house. You wouldn't start by selecting furniture for every room simultaneously. First, you lay the foundation, then build the framework, then work room by room until the house is complete. Similarly, your AI learning should follow a logical progression from fundamentals to specific applications relevant to your business goals. The second step in structured learning is targeted exploration. Rather than sampling dozens of AI tools superficially, select 2 to 3 that directly address your priority business needs. Invest time in thoroughly understanding these tools through tutorials, documentation, and practical experimentation. This deep focus yields mastery that superficial exploration cannot match. Structured learning also requires deliberate practice. Schedule regular time to use your chosen AI tools, gradually increasing the complexity of your applications. This consistent practice builds neural pathways that transform theoretical knowledge into practical skill. The difference between merely learning about an AI tool and regularly using it is like the difference between reading about swimming and actually getting in the pool. Measuring progress is essential to structured learning. Establish clear metrics tied to your business goals. If you're using AI for content creation, track production time savings or engagement metrics. For customer service applications, monitor response times and satisfaction scores. These concrete measurements prevent the common trap of using AI because it's trendy rather than because it delivers results. The Focus Framework. Finding optimal channels for utilizing systems. The Focus Framework provides a systematic approach to identifying, implementing, and optimizing AI solutions for your specific business needs. This 5-stage process transforms the overwhelming landscape of AI possibilities into a manageable, strategic path forward. Formulate your objectives. The first stage of the Focus Framework involves clearly defining what you want to achieve with AI. This isn't about technology, it's about business outcomes. Begin by identifying your most pressing challenges or opportunities. Are you struggling with content production, customer response times, data analysis? Write down specific, measurable goals such as reduce customer response time by 50% or increase content production by 3 times without adding staff. During this formulation stage, involve key stakeholders from different departments to ensure a comprehensive view of needs. The most successful AI implementations often address cross-functional challenges rather than siloed department issues. Document these objectives clearly, as they will guide all subsequent decisions and serve as benchmarks for measuring success. Observe available solutions. Once objectives are clear, the second stage involves researching AI tools and solutions specifically designed to address your defined goals. This observation phase should be thorough but focused. Rather than exploring every AI solution on the market, concentrate on those with proven track records in your specific area of need. Create a comparison matrix listing potential solutions against your key requirements. Include factors such as ease of implementation, cost, scalability, and integration capabilities with your existing systems. Collect case studies from companies similar to yours that have implemented these solutions. Their experiences can provide valuable insights and help you avoid common pitfalls. Customize your approach. The third stage focuses on tailoring your selected AI solution to your specific business context. Off-the-shelf AI tools rarely provide optimal results without customization. Determine what data you'll need to feed the system, what outputs you require, and how the AI will integrate with your existing workflows. During customization, Consider both technical requirements and human factors. How will your team interact with the AI? What training will they need? What processes need to be adjusted to accommodate the new technology? Developing a detailed implementation plan during this stage prevents many common integration issues later. Undertake implementation. The fourth stage involves actually deploying your chosen AI solution. Best practices suggest starting with a limited pilot rather than full-scale implementation. Select a small team or department to test the solution, providing enough scope to demonstrate value while limiting risk. Implementation should follow a clear timeline with defined milestones and responsibilities. Regular check-ins help identify issues early when they're easier to address. Document both technical configurations and process changes to create a knowledge base for future reference and expansion. Systematize and optimize. The final stage transforms your AI implementation from a one-time project into an ongoing system for continuous improvement. Establish regular review cycles to evaluate performance against your original objectives. Collect feedback from users and analyze data to identify opportunities for refinement. As the system matures, look for ways to expand its capabilities or apply similar approaches to other areas of your business. The most successful AI implementations evolve over time, with each iteration delivering greater value than the last. This systematic optimization ensures your investment in AI continues to pay dividends long after initial implementation. The focus framework works because it maintains alignment between technology and business goals throughout the implementation process. Each stage builds upon the previous one, creating a logical progression from identifying needs to realizing benefits. By following this structured approach, you avoid the scattered implementation that characterizes many failed AI initiatives. By focusing on specific applications, developing strategic integration plans, and following a structured learning approach, you transform AI from an overwhelming technology into a precise tool for achieving your business objectives, proving that narrowing your focus truly does expand your impact. Measuring what matters. The true power of a structured approach becomes evident when we examine the results. Businesses that implement AI in a focused, strategic manner typically see returns 2 to 3 times higher than those pursuing scattered implementation. This dramatic difference stems not from the technology itself, but from the methodical application. Effective measurement requires establishing clear baseline metrics before implementation. How long does your current process take? What are your error rates? What is your current customer satisfaction score? These baseline measurements provide the comparison points that demonstrate the value of your AI implementation. Without them, you're simply guessing at impact rather than measuring it. Consider the case of a mid-sized marketing agency that focused exclusively on using AI for content generation. By concentrating their efforts on this single application, they developed deep expertise with their chosen tools. The result? Content production increased by 340%, while costs decreased by 60%. Had they diluted their efforts across multiple AI applications, they might have seen modest improvements across the board, but missed this transformative impact in a critical area. Structured approaches succeed because they align with how humans naturally learn and adapt. Our brains form stronger neural connections when we repeatedly engage with specific tasks rather than jumping between disparate activities. The same principle applies to organizational learning. Focused effort creates deeper competency than scattered attention. By narrowing your focus to specific AI applications, developing strategic integration plans, and following a structured learning path, you transform AI from an overwhelming technology into a precise tool for achieving your business objectives. In today's fast-moving digital landscape, The paradox of AI is clear. Its limitless potential creates limited results when approached without focus. As we've explored throughout this chapter, narrowing your focus doesn't restrict your possibilities. It amplifies them. By identifying specific AI applications aligned with your business objectives, you've taken the crucial first step towards transforming overwhelming options into strategic advantages. Integration of AI into focused areas like customer service or content creation isn't just about technology adoption. It's about creating leverage points that multiply your effectiveness while reducing your workload. The structured approach we've discussed proves that methodical implementation yields exponentially better results than scattered experimentation. When you concentrate your efforts, you accelerate both your learning curve and your return on investment. The focal method: finding opportunities through concentrated AI leverage. Follow this process to transform AI's vast potential into targeted business impact. 1. Frame your objectives. 1 to 2 days. Identify primary business goals you want AI to enhance. List specific challenges blocking progress in these areas. Clarify what success looks like with measurable outcomes. 2. Options research. 3 to 5 days. Investigate AI tools addressing your specific challenges. Create a comparison chart of potential solutions. Note capabilities, limitations, and integration requirements. 3. Categorize and prioritize. 1 day. Rank applications by potential impact on core objectives. Consider implementation difficulty and resource requirements. Select 1 to 3 focus areas for initial implementation. 4. Action planning. 2 to 3 days. Develop step-by-step implementation roadmaps for each focus area. Assign team responsibilities and set realistic timelines. Include training needs and potential workflow adjustments. 5. Limited testing. 1 to 2 weeks. Create a controlled environment to test your chosen tool. Gather both quantitative metrics and qualitative feedback. Document unexpected challenges and benefits. Remember, the power of this method lies in its iterative nature. Each cycle builds your AI competency while delivering tangible business results. By focusing your efforts, you'll avoid the common trap of AI overwhelm that leaves many entrepreneurs stuck in perpetual research mode. The most successful AI implementers understand that mastery comes from depth, not breadth. Rather than attempting to harness every AI capability simultaneously, they excel by becoming experts in specific applications that deliver outsized value to their unique business models. As you move forward, maintain this disciplined approach. Regularly revisit your business objectives, refine your focus areas, and adapt your strategy as both your business and AI technologies evolve. By narrowing your focus today, you're positioning yourself to expand your impact tomorrow, creating a sustainable competitive advantage in an increasingly AI-driven marketplace. Your journey with AI isn't about doing everything possible. It's about doing the right things exceptionally well. Stay focused, be methodical, and watch as your targeted approach yields results that far exceed your expectations. The reflection of progress. Before we move on to the next chapter about blending human creativity with AI efficiency, I would like you to pause for a brief reflection. You've made it through some of the most foundational ideas in this audiobook: narrowing your focus, finding your AI sweet spot, and transforming potential into practical action. Most people stop at curiosity. You've gone further. You've taken the time to understand what's possible when technology meets intention. That deserves acknowledgement. When I first began writing ChatGPT Cash Machine, My goal wasn't simply to teach tactics, it was to empower action, to show everyday creators, professionals, and dreamers how to turn AI from something intimidating into something liberating. And now, as you reach this point in the journey, you've already begun doing that. You're not just listening about systems, you're starting to build your own. That's the difference between passive learning and true transformation. So here's a thought. How many others are still on the fence, curious about AI, unsure where to start, and quietly searching for a roadmap like the one you've begun to follow? You were in their shoes not long ago, and your experience, insight, and reaction to what you've listened so far could be the spark that helps them take their first step. If you found value in this audiobook so far, even a single breakthrough idea that changed how you think about AI, income, or possibility, I'd like to ask you to take a small but powerful action. Leave an honest review of ChatGPT Cash Machine. Your perspective will guide others who are looking for clarity in a noisy world of AI get-rich-quick promises. Think of it as passing forward the same encouragement that brought you here. It won't cost you a thing, just a minute of your time, but it could make all the difference to someone still standing where you once stood, curious, cautious, and ready for change. P.S. Every honest review builds a bridge for another creator to step into their own AI-powered journey. Thank you for being part of that ripple of progress. Chapter 3. The Best of Both Worlds, AI and Human Creativity. The Alchemy of Intelligence, where humans and AI create magic together. In the digital gold rush of AI, those who succeed aren't simply replacing human work, they're revolutionizing it. The most profitable ventures emerging today recognize a fundamental truth. Neither AI alone or human effort in isolation delivers optimal results. ChatGPT and similar AI technologies represent powerful tools, but they're just that, tools. Like a craftsman's workshop, your business needs both precision machinery and the irreplaceable human touch to create something truly valuable in today's marketplace. The distinction between AI capabilities and human talents isn't merely academic. It translates directly to your bottom line. While ChatGPT excels at processing vast amounts of information, generating content variations, and maintaining consistency across thousands of interactions, it cannot replace human empathy, creative intuition, or strategic vision. Smart entrepreneurs aren't asking whether to use AI or human talent. They're discovering how these forces multiply each other's effectiveness when properly integrated. This synergistic relationship forms the foundation of what we might call augmented entrepreneurship, a business model where AI handles the repetitive, data-intensive aspects while humans focus on creative direction, strategic decisions, and emotional connections. The businesses generating significant passive income through ChatGPT aren't simply automating existing processes, they're reimagining their entire operation around this powerful collaboration. When implemented correctly, this partnership creates exponential rather than additive value. The Symphony of Silicon and Soul. Consider the emerging pattern among successful AI entrepreneurs. They're establishing clear boundaries between tasks that can benefit from automation and those requiring a human touch. For instance, an online coaching business might use ChatGPT to handle initial client inquiries, personalize training materials, and generate follow-up resources, while reserving genuine human interaction for strategy sessions, emotional support, and relationship building. This deliberate division maximizes efficiency without sacrificing the authenticity customers crave. The most profitable AI implementations recognize that customer satisfaction ultimately depends on perceiving real value, which often includes feeling genuinely understood. No matter how sophisticated AI becomes, Humans possess an innate ability to detect when they're interacting with technology rather than people. This doesn't mean AI should be hidden away. Rather, it should be transparently deployed in contexts where efficiency is prized, while human attention is directed toward moments where empathy and creativity make the critical difference. In this chapter, we'll explore three critical aspects of the AI-human partnership. First, we'll examine how this combination enhances both operational efficiency and customer experience, creating business models that scale while maintaining quality. Next, we'll clarify the distinct strengths each brings to the table: AI's consistency, tirelessness, and data processing versus humanity's creativity, emotional intelligence, and adaptability. Finally, we'll develop practical systems for implementation, ensuring you maintain appropriate oversight while leveraging automation to its fullest potential. The goal isn't to replace yourself with AI, but to expand your capabilities beyond what was previously possible. Imagine having dozens of highly trained assistants working around the clock, handling routine tasks with perfect accuracy while you focus on innovation and strategy. This isn't science fiction. It's the reality for entrepreneurs who understand how to balance artificial and human intelligence. As we progress through this chapter, you'll discover exactly how to strike this balance in your own business, creating a cash machine that generates revenue while freeing your time for continued growth and creativity. Throughout this discussion, remember that the true competitive advantage isn't merely adopting AI, it's developing the wisdom to know precisely where and how to apply it. The entrepreneurs seeing the greatest returns aren't necessarily AI experts, but they excel at understanding the human elements of their business that technology can't replace. By the end of this chapter, you'll have a clear framework for making these crucial distinctions in your own venture, positioning yourself to capture the unprecedented opportunities that emerge when silicon and soul work in harmony. The synergistic potential of AI and human collaboration. In today's business landscape, the integration of AI tools with human creativity is revolutionizing how companies operate. AI excels at processing vast amounts of data, automating repetitive tasks, and delivering consistent results without fatigue or emotional fluctuation. These capabilities allow businesses to optimize operational efficiency across departments, from customer service to inventory management, freeing human workers from mundane tasks. Think of this collaboration like a modern jazz ensemble. The AI provides a steady rhythm section, reliable, consistent, keeping perfect time, while human creativity soars above with improvisation, emotional interpretation, and unexpected creative flourishes that captivate the audience. Neither element alone creates the full experience. It's the interplay between structure and spontaneity that produces something truly remarkable. The advantages of this integration are already evident across industries. E-commerce businesses use AI to analyze purchase patterns and manage inventory, while humans craft the brand story and emotional connection. Content creators utilize AI for research and initial drafts while adding their unique voice and creative insights. Healthcare providers implement AI for diagnostic support, while physicians provide empathetic care and nuanced judgment. In each case, the technology handles data-heavy, repetitive processes, while humans focus on high-value creative and interpersonal contributions. However, this synergy isn't automatic. It requires intentional design of workflows that clearly delineate where AI ends and human creativity begins. Companies that successfully implement this balance report not only increased operational efficiency, but also improved employee satisfaction. When freed from repetitive tasks, human workers can engage more deeply with aspects of their work that require creativity, emotional intelligence, and strategic thinking, the elements that most people find fulfilling about their careers. This collaborative approach also enhances customer experiences in profound ways. While AI can personalize recommendations and respond to basic inquiries instantly, human representatives step in for complex problem-solving or emotionally sensitive situations. This tiered approach ensures customers receive both efficiency and empathy when interacting with a business. The data collected through AI interactions further informs human decision-makers about customer preferences and pain points, creating a continuous improvement loop that benefits all parties. The most successful businesses of tomorrow will be those that strategically blend AI efficiency with human creativity, allowing each to amplify the other's strengths while compensating for inherent limitations. Defining distinct roles, AI capabilities, and human ingenuity. When implementing AI in business operations, understanding the distinct strengths and limitations of both AI systems and human workers is crucial for optimal results. AI excels in data processing, pattern recognition, and consistent execution of clearly defined tasks. It can analyze millions of customer interactions to identify trends, generate personalized recommendations based on user behavior, and operate 24/7 without breaks. These capabilities make AI ideal for handling high-volume, routine processes that follow predictable patterns. Humans, by contrast, bring uniquely valuable qualities that AI cannot replicate: emotional intelligence, ethical judgment, creative problem-solving, and adaptability to novel situations. While an AI chatbot can respond to anticipated customer questions using pre-programmed protocols, a human service representative can detect subtle emotional cues, empathize with unusual circumstances, and develop creative solutions for unprecedented problems. These distinctly human capacities remain essential for building authentic relationships and navigating complex, ambiguous situations. The key to maximizing business potential lies not in choosing between AI and human capabilities, but in strategically assigning responsibilities based on these comparative advantages. Consider the metaphor of a symphony orchestra. AI provides the precision instruments that can execute complex compositions with perfect timing and consistency, while human creativity serves as the conductor, interpreting the emotional nuances, making spontaneous adjustments, and ultimately determining what music should be played and why. What does this mean for practical business applications? In marketing, AI can analyze customer data to identify target demographics and optimize ad placements, while humans develop the creative concepts and emotional storytelling that resonate with audiences. In product development, AI can process customer feedback and market research to identify improvement opportunities, while human designers apply intuition and aesthetic judgment to create genuinely innovative solutions. In financial services, AI can flag unusual transactions and assess basic risk factors, while human advisors build trust relationships and help clients navigate emotionally complex financial decisions. This complementary relationship extends to strategic business planning as well. AI provides invaluable data analysis and predictive modeling, offering evidence-based insights about market trends and operational efficiency. However, the vision for a company's future, its purpose, values, and big-picture direction remains fundamentally human. Leadership requires understanding social context, ethical implications, and human needs in ways that transcend data analysis. The optimal division of labor continues to evolve as AI capabilities advance. Tasks that once required human judgment, like basic content creation or preliminary design work, increasingly fall within AI's domain. Rather than threatening human workers, this evolution invites them to continually develop high-order skills that machines cannot replicate, such as conceptual thinking, emotional intelligence, ethical reasoning, and creative innovation. The most successful professionals will be those who adapt their roles to focus on these distinctly human contributions while leveraging AI tools to handle routine aspects of their work. Companies implementing this balanced approach report significant competitive advantages. Research from the MIT Sloan Management Review found that organizations using AI to augment human workers rather than replace them achieved the greatest performance improvements. By clearly defining complementary roles, these businesses create workplaces where technology handles the predictable while humans focus on the exceptional. The result is not just operational efficiency, but also increased innovation, better customer relationships, and more engaged employees. How might your business transform if you stopped seeing AI and human creativity as competing forces and instead designed systems that strategically leverage the unique strengths of each? The Integration Blueprint: Creating Symbiotic Systems. Implementing effective AI-human collaboration requires more than just acquiring technology. It demands thoughtful system design that clearly defines how these complementary forces will interact. Successful integration starts with identifying which business processes can benefit most from AI automation. Data-intensive, repetitive tasks with clear patterns make ideal candidates for AI enhancement. These include data entry and processing, basic customer inquiries, inventory management, scheduling, and preliminary content generation. The next step involves establishing clear handoff protocols between AI systems and human workers. When does a customer service chatbot escalate an inquiry to a human representative? How does an AI-generated content draft move to human editing and refinement? These transition points must be carefully designed to ensure smooth workflow and optimal resource allocation. The goal is to create a seamless experience for both employees and customers while maximizing efficiency. Think of this system design as similar to water management in agriculture. AI represents the irrigation infrastructure, pipes, pumps, and timers that efficiently distribute water to crops according to programmed schedules. Human oversight is the farmer who monitors the overall system, adjusts for unexpected weather changes, makes strategic decisions about crop rotation, and steps in when unusual circumstances arise. Both elements are essential for a thriving farm, but their roles are distinct and complementary. Successful integration also requires meaningful metrics that measure both AI performance and human contribution. Traditional efficiency metrics, processing time, error rates, volume handled, typically capture AI benefits well. However, measuring human creative and strategic input requires different approaches: innovation metrics, customer satisfaction scores, relationship depth, and solution originality. A balanced scorecard approach helps ensure that optimization of AI efficiency doesn't inadvertently diminish the value of human creativity. Implementation works best when approached incrementally. Start with clearly defined pilot projects where AI handles specific subtasks while humans maintain oversight and handle exceptions. As confidence in the system grows, gradually expand AI responsibilities while continually refining the collaboration model. This approach builds trust among employees and customers while allowing for real-world testing and adjustment of the human-AI interface. The Human-AI Synergy Model, HAISM. AI Systems Component. The AI Systems Component encompasses all technological tools that process data, automate tasks, and generate insights within a business infrastructure. These systems excel at handling repetitive, data-intensive operations with consistency and efficiency that surpasses human capabilities. The primary characteristics of this component include scalability, handling increased workloads without proportional increases in resources, consistency, producing reliable results regardless of volume or time of day, and speed, processing information at rates impossible for humans. In practice, AI systems manage functions like data analysis, pattern recognition, basic content generation, scheduling, inventory management, and preliminary customer interactions. For example, an e-commerce business might employ AI to analyze purchasing patterns, automatically reorder inventory based on predetermined thresholds, generate product descriptions from specification data, and provide immediate responses to common customer inquiries. These systems operate according to parameters established by human oversight, but execute their functions autonomously within those boundaries. The value of this component lies in its ability to handle high-volume, routine processes without fatigue or performance degradation. AI systems free human resources from repetitive tasks, while simultaneously processing information volumes that would overwhelm manual approaches. However, these systems remain limited by their programming. They can only operate effectively within defined parameters and lack the ability to understand context, emotion, or novel situations beyond their training data. Human element component. The human element component represents the unique capabilities that people bring to business operations, qualities that remain beyond AI replication despite technological advances. This component encompasses creative thinking, emotional intelligence, ethical judgment, adaptability to novel situations, and the ability to understand complex social and cultural contexts. In business applications, the human element manifests in activities like strategic planning, creative concept development, relationship building, complex problem solving, and navigating ambiguous situations. Continuing our e-commerce example, humans would develop the brand's voice and emotional positioning, create marketing campaigns that resonate with cultural trends, build relationships with key partners, handle unusual customer service situations requiring empathy, and make strategic decisions about market expansion based on complex socioeconomic factors. The distinctive value of this component comes from human capacity for innovation, empathy, and judgment in situations without precedent. While AI excels at optimization within known parameters, humans can reimagine those parameters entirely, creating breakthrough approaches and responding to unexpected circumstances. Additionally, the human element provides the ethical framework and purpose that guides AI system deployment, ensuring technology serves business and societal needs appropriately. Collaborative outcomes component. The collaborative outcomes component represents the results achieved when AI systems and the human element work in coordinated harmony. This component isn't simply the sum of the previous two, but rather the emergent benefits that arise from their strategic integration. When properly implemented, this collaboration produces results neither could achieve independently. Key outcomes include enhanced innovation, as AI analysis informs human creativity, improved customer experiences, combining technological efficiency with human empathy, optimized resource allocation, directing human attention to high-value activities, accelerated development cycles, as routine tasks are automated, and more evidence-based decision-making, as human judgment is supported by comprehensive data analysis. In our e-commerce example, collaborative outcomes might include personalized shopping experiences that combine AI-driven product recommendations with human-designed emotional storytelling, customer service that seamlessly transitions between automated responses and human intervention based on complexity and emotional content, and product development informed by AI trend analysis but shaped by human creative interpretation and ethical considerations. Dynamic interactions within the model. The HAISM operates through continuous feedback loops between components. AI systems provide data-driven insights that inform human decision-making, while humans establish parameters and priorities that guide AI operations. As business conditions change, humans adjust AI parameters, and as AI capabilities evolve, new opportunities for automation emerge. This creates an adaptive system that continuously optimizes for both efficiency and innovation. The model demonstrates several key interaction patterns. First, the augmentation pattern occurs when AI enhances human capabilities without replacing them. For instance, when content creators use AI to research topics and generate draft material that they then refine with their unique voice and insights. Second, the escalation pattern defines when complex situations move from AI handling to human intervention, such as customer service inquiries that exceed the chatbot's capability to address satisfactorily. Third, the learning pattern shows how human expertise gradually expands AI capabilities through training and refinement, allowing systems to handle increasingly complex tasks over time. Practical implementation across business functions. The HAISM can be applied across various business domains with appropriate adaptation. In marketing, AI analyzes customer data and tests messaging variations, while humans develop creative concepts and emotional storytelling. In product development, AI processes customer feedback and market research, while humans apply intuition and aesthetic judgment to create innovative solutions. In operations, AI optimizes processes and predicts maintenance needs, while humans handle exceptions and continuous improvement initiatives. Successful implementation requires thoughtful system design, clear role definition, and ongoing adjustment as capabilities evolve. Organizations should start with pilot projects focused on clearly defined processes, establish metrics that value both efficiency and creativity, and create feedback mechanisms to continuously refine the human-AI experience. Case studies demonstrate the model's effectiveness across industries. Stitch Fix combines AI-driven style recommendations with human stylists' personal touches to create a personalized shopping experience. The Washington Post uses AI to generate basic news reports about local sports and election results, while human journalists focus on investigative reporting and complex analysis. Healthcare providers implement diagnostic AI to identify potential conditions, while physicians provide empathetic care and complex medical judgments. The integration of AI efficiency with human creativity represents not a compromise, but a multiplication of capabilities, creating business systems that are simultaneously more productive and more innovative, more data-driven and more emotionally intelligent, more consistent and more adaptable than either approach could achieve alone. Cultivating the perfect partnership. For businesses to thrive in today's technology-driven landscape, establishing effective collaboration between AI systems and human workers isn't optional. It's essential. The companies seeing the greatest returns on AI investments aren't those replacing human workers, but those creating sophisticated partnerships between technology and people. This approach requires intentional design of workflows, clear communication about roles, and ongoing evaluation of outcomes. Training plays a crucial role in this integration. Both technical teams and end users need education about how AI systems function, their capabilities, and their limitations. Equally important is helping employees develop the skills that complement AI rather than compete with it, such as critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence, and ethical reasoning. The organizations seeing the most success with AI implementation invest significantly in upskilling their workforce to excel in these distinctly human domains. Ethical considerations must remain at the forefront of AI implementation. Human oversight ensures that automated systems don't perpetuate biases, violate privacy, or make decisions with unintended consequences. Regular auditing of AI outcomes and decision-making processes helps maintain alignment with organizational values and societal expectations. This ethical governance represents another crucial area where human judgment remains irreplaceable. Measuring success in AI-human collaborative systems requires a balanced approach to metrics. Traditional efficiency measures capture the value of automation, but the indicators of innovation, customer satisfaction, employee engagement, and solution quality must also factor prominently in evaluation. The most effective organizations develop comprehensive dashboards that track both quantitative improvements in process efficiency and qualitative enhancements in creative output and relationship depth. By thoughtfully designing systems that combine AI efficiency with human creativity, organizations create business models that are simultaneously more productive and more innovative, more data-driven and more emotionally intelligent, more scalable and more personally meaningful than either approach could achieve alone. The Harmony Protocol: Orchestrating Your AI Partnership. The marriage between AI capabilities and human creativity represents more than a technological advancement. It's a fundamental shift in how we approach business operations. Throughout this chapter, we've seen how this partnership can elevate both efficiency and innovation when implemented thoughtfully. When AI handles the repetitive, data-intensive tasks that once consumed human attention, it frees our creative capacities for what truly matters: strategic thinking, emotional connection, and innovative problem-solving. This symbiosis doesn't diminish human contribution. It amplifies it. The future belongs to those who can skillfully conduct this orchestra of human and artificial intelligence. Those who understand that AI isn't replacing human creativity, but rather creating space for it to flourish, will find themselves at a significant competitive advantage. The AI-Human Integration Roadmap. Implementing a successful AI-human collaboration framework requires methodical planning rather than blind adoption. Here's a practical approach to building your integrated workflow. 1. Identify AI-ready processes, 1 to 2 weeks. Map your current workflows and identify areas where AI could reduce friction, especially repetitive tasks that consume creative team members' time. Look for content creation bottlenecks, customer service delays, and data analysis backlogs. 2. Select your AI toolkit. 1 week. Choose user-friendly AI tools that match your specific needs. Avoid the temptation to adopt every shiny new technology. Instead, focus on proven solutions like ChatGPT for content frameworks, Jasper for marketing copy, or dedicated customer service AI. 3. Define clear success metrics, 3 to 5 days. Set specific, measurable goals for your AI implementation. Whether you're aiming to reduce response times by 40%, double content output, or improve customer satisfaction scores, these benchmarks will guide your integration efforts and demonstrate ROI. 4. Launch a controlled pilot, 2 to 4 weeks. Start with a single department or process. This contained approach allows you to work through integration challenges without disrupting your entire operation. Document everything: successes, failures, and unexpected outcomes, as they all provide valuable learning. 5. Facilitate team adaptation workshops, 1 day per department. Bring teams together to demonstrate how AI tools complement their work rather than threaten it. Focus these sessions on practical applications, encouraging team members to experiment with the technology and discover personally relevant use cases. 6. Establish feedback loops. Ongoing. Create structured channels for team members to share their experiences with AI tools. What's working? What's frustrating? Where are they finding unexpected value? This continuous feedback prevents minor issues from becoming major obstacles. 7. Scale strategically. Variable timeline. Once your pilot shows promising results, gradually expand to additional departments and processes. Apply lessons from your initial implementation to smooth the transition and maintain human oversight in critical decision points. 8. Review performance against metrics. Monthly. Regularly assess whether your AI-human integration is delivering on its promised benefits. Be prepared to adjust your approach based on real-world results rather than theoretical expectations. The beauty of this methodical approach is that it treats AI adoption not as a technical implementation, but as a cultural transformation. By involving your team throughout the process and emphasizing the complementary nature of AI and human contributions, you overcome the most common barrier to successful integration: resistance to change. Remember that the goal isn't to replace humans with AI, but to replace human tasks with AI processes, freeing your team to apply their uniquely human capabilities to higher value activities. When implemented thoughtfully, this partnership creates a virtuous cycle where AI handles increasing volumes of routine work while humans focus on creative problem solving, strategy development, and meaningful customer connections. The businesses that thrive in the coming decade will be those that master this balance, leveraging AI's computational power while cultivating human creativity, empathy, and strategic thinking. By following this roadmap, you're not just adopting new technology, you're positioning your business at the intersection of efficiency and innovation, where true competitive advantage lies. Chapter 4: Stay Ahead: The Iterative Path of AI Mastery. The digital evolution waits for no one. Are you being left behind? In today's rapid-fire technological landscape, standing still is the equivalent of moving backward. While many entrepreneurs have dipped their toes into AI waters, those truly thriving are the ones constantly swimming with the current of innovation. The power of tools like ChatGPT doesn't lie in simply knowing how to use them today. It's about anticipating how they'll transform tomorrow and positioning yourself at the forefront of that change. The AI revolution isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process that demands vigilance, curiosity, and adaptability. Each new model release, feature update, or API change represents both challenge and opportunity. Those who view these shifts as inconveniences rather than springboards for growth often find themselves wondering why their once profitable AI ventures have plateaued. Continuous learning isn't just a nice-to-have. It's the fundamental difference between short-term success and sustained prosperity in the AI-powered income ecosystem. Throughout the previous chapters, we've built a foundation for harnessing ChatGPT's capabilities to create income streams that work while you sleep. From identifying profitable niches to automating content creation, we've explored how AI can transform entrepreneurial ambitions into tangible results. Yet none of these strategies remain static. The prompts that generate exceptional copy today might become ordinary tomorrow. The automation workflows delivering efficiency now may soon be superseded by more intelligent solutions. This constant evolution is precisely why the masters of AI income aren't those with the most technical knowledge. They're the ones with the most adaptable mindsets. Consider this sobering reality. The skills and techniques you're learning today have an increasingly shorter shelf life. What worked brilliantly 6 months ago might be merely adequate now and potentially obsolete 6 months from now. The entrepreneurs who build lasting income streams aren't just implementing today's best practices, they're actively hunting for tomorrow's breakthroughs, experimenting with emerging features, and refining their approaches before the competition even realizes the landscape has shifted. This chapter serves as your roadmap to perpetual relevance in the AI economy. We'll first explore why continuous learning isn't just beneficial, but essential for anyone serious about leveraging ChatGPT for sustainable income. You'll discover practical systems for staying current with AI advancements without drowning in information overload. Then we'll examine techniques for efficiently incorporating new features into your existing business models, allowing you to enhance your offerings while maintaining momentum. Finally, we'll dive into cultivating what might be the most valuable asset in your entrepreneurial toolkit: a proactive innovation mindset. This isn't about chasing every shiny new feature. It's about developing the discernment to recognize which advancements truly matter for your specific goals and the courage to reimagine your approach when circumstances demand it. By embracing this iterative path, you position yourself not just as a user of AI tools, but as a pioneering implementer whose business evolves in lockstep with the technology itself. As we approach the conclusion of our journey together, this chapter synthesizes everything we've covered, from identifying opportunities and crafting compelling AI-generated content to building automated systems and scaling your operations. The strategies for continual learning and adaptation we'll explore represent the final piece of the puzzle, transforming a collection of tactics into a sustainable business philosophy that can weather technological shifts and market changes for years to come. In a world where AI capabilities expand weekly and customer expectations evolve just as quickly, your commitment to ongoing mastery isn't optional. It's the oxygen that keeps your digital ventures alive and thriving. Let's explore how to turn the challenge of constant change into your greatest competitive advantage. The dynamic evolution of AI business. Integration. In today's rapidly changing digital landscape, AI tools like ChatGPT aren't static resources. They're evolving entities. The capabilities available to you today will expand, improve, and sometimes transform entirely by tomorrow. Business owners who treat AI as a one-time implementation rather than an ongoing relationship find themselves quickly outpaced by more adaptive competitors. Learning to harness AI effectively isn't a destination, but a continuous journey. Consider how smartphone technology has evolved. Early adopters who stopped learning after mastering basic calling features missed the revolutionary potential of apps, mobile payments, and digital assistants. AI follows this same pattern, but at an accelerated pace, with new features and capabilities often emerging monthly rather than yearly. The landscape of AI-powered business is like tending a garden rather than building a structure. A building, once completed, stands largely unchanged for years. But a garden requires constant attention, seasonal adjustments, pruning, fertilizing, and responding to changing weather conditions. Businesses that approach AI as a set-it-and-forget-it solution quickly find their garden overgrown or underperforming compared to competitors who diligently nurture their technological ecosystems. This continuous evolution creates both challenges and opportunities. On one hand, staying current requires dedication and time investment. On the other hand, each advancement opens new doors for innovation, efficiency, and competitive advantage. For instance, when GPT-4 introduced enhanced reasoning capabilities, savvy entrepreneurs quickly leveraged this improvement to create more sophisticated customer service protocols and content generation systems, gaining valuable market advantage during this transition period. The most successful AI-powered businesses share a common characteristic. They've institutionalized learning. Rather than treating AI advancement as an occasional disruption, they build operational rhythms around continuous improvement. They schedule regular reviews of new features, test emerging capabilities, and constantly evaluate how technological advancements might reshape their business strategies. This approach transforms potential disruption into predictable innovation cycles. Embracing continuous learning with AI isn't optional. It's the fundamental difference between businesses that merely survive and those that thrive in the digital economy. Strategic methods for staying AI current. Maintaining awareness of AI developments requires intentional systems rather than passive attention. Start by establishing a dedicated AI intelligence routine, regular time blocks specifically for exploring updates, new features, and emerging capabilities. This doesn't require enormous time commitments. Even 20 to 30 minutes weekly can keep you informed of significant developments relevant to your business. Cultivate diverse information sources to ensure comprehensive awareness. While official announcements from OpenAI and other providers offer valuable insights, they often highlight only major releases. Supplementing these with specialized newsletters, technology forums, and industry-specific communities provides earlier awareness of emerging applications and experimental features. Websites like AI Breakthrough News, technology sections of business publications, and industry-specific forums often spotlight practical applications before they become mainstream. How does a sailor navigate changing waters? Not by memorizing a static map, but by constantly reading the wind, watching the currents, and adjusting their sails accordingly. Similarly, staying current with AI requires developing a sensory system that alerts you to relevant changes in the technological environment. This means creating channels specifically designed to filter the noise and highlight developments with direct business implications for your specific context. The practical implementation of new AI capabilities requires systematic experimentation. When you discover a potentially valuable feature, dedicate time to controlled testing within your business processes. For example, if ChatGPT introduces enhanced data analysis capabilities, test it against your existing methods using real business data to quantify improvements before full implementation. Document these experiments, including both successes and failures, to build an organizational knowledge base about what works for your specific business context. Networking with peers facing similar AI implementation challenges provides invaluable shortcuts to effective adoption. Industry-specific user groups, whether online or in person, offer opportunities to learn from others' experiments and mistakes. These communities also frequently develop specialized prompts, workflows, and integration techniques tailored to particular business needs, resources that can save weeks of trial and error. Consider joining AI-focused business communities or creating your own mastermind group dedicated to implementation strategies. The transition from awareness to implementation requires deliberate bridge building. Create a simple but formal process for evaluating new AI capabilities against your business needs. This might include a basic assessment framework. How would this feature impact our current operations? What problems could it solve? What resources would implementation require? What competitive advantage might it create? Having this structured approach prevents both impulsive adoption of unproven features and overlooking genuinely transformative opportunities. Staying current with AI capabilities also means regularly assessing your relationship with the technology. As capabilities expand, previously manual processes become candidates for automation, and entirely new business offerings become possible. Schedule quarterly reviews specifically focused on how evolving AI capabilities might reshape your business model, not just improve current operations. During these reviews, challenge foundational assumptions about your workflow, service delivery, and customer interactions in light of new technological possibilities. How might your business transform if you viewed AI advancements not as occasional updates to existing tools, but as regular opportunities to reimagine your entire approach to creating and delivering value? Cultivating an innovation-forward mindset. The most valuable business asset in the AI era isn't any particular technology. It's a mindset that actively seeks and embraces change. Traditional business thinking often prioritizes stability and predictable systems, but AI-empowered entrepreneurs recognize that the greatest opportunities emerge during periods of technological transition. Developing this mindset begins with consciously reframing how you perceive technological change, seeing it as a strategic advantage rather than a disruption to be managed. This forward-leaning perspective transforms business planning fundamentally. Rather than creating fixed long-term strategies, successful AI entrepreneurs design flexible systems with built-in adaptation points. They map business processes with clearly identified technology touchpoints, places where emerging AI capabilities can be integrated without disrupting the entire operation. This modular approach allows for continuous improvement without constant reinvention. Imagine your business strategy as a chess game rather than a fixed blueprint. In chess, masters think several moves ahead, but remain ready to adapt their strategy based on changing board conditions. Similarly, AI-forward businesses maintain awareness of their current position while simultaneously envisioning how the competitive landscape might shift with new technological developments. They don't just react to changes, they anticipate them and position their operations to capitalize on emerging opportunities before competitors can respond. Building this adaptive capability requires intentional practices. Start by scheduling regular future-casting sessions where you explicitly consider how emerging AI capabilities might change your industry. For instance, if you operate a content marketing agency, how might advanced voice synthesis capabilities create new product offerings? If you run an e-commerce business, how could improved visual recognition transform your customer experience? These forward-looking exercises build the mental muscles needed for technological anticipation. Proactive adaptation also means actively experimenting with emerging capabilities before clear business applications are evident. The entrepreneurs who benefit most from AI advancements are rarely those who wait for proven implementation roadmaps. Instead, they dedicate resources, time, attention, and modest budgets to explore new features through small-scale experiments. These low-risk trials build organizational familiarity with emerging technologies and often reveal unexpected applications with significant competitive potential. The true competitive advantage in AI-powered business isn't just using today's capabilities effectively. It's developing the organizational reflexes to recognize, evaluate, and implement tomorrow's advancements faster and more creatively than your competition. Success comes from building a business that doesn't just use AI tools, but evolves alongside them, creating a dynamic partnership between human creativity and machine capability that continuously generates new value in the marketplace. AI technology will continue to transform business operations at an accelerating pace. Those who thrive will be entrepreneurs who embrace three essential practices. They commit to continuous learning rather than one-time implementation. They develop systematic approaches to staying informed about relevant advancements. And they cultivate an innovation-forward mindset that views technological change as an opportunity rather than a disruption. These interconnected capacities don't just help businesses survive technological transitions. They transform these transitions into powerful competitive advantages and new value creation opportunities. The Adaptive AI Mastery Cycle. As we've explored through this final chapter, the landscape of AI technology is not static. It's a dynamic ecosystem that rewards the curious, the persistent, and the adaptable. The ability to evolve alongside these powerful tools is not just beneficial, it's essential for anyone serious about leveraging AI for sustainable business growth. The insights we've covered on continual learning, staying updated, and maintaining a proactive mindset aren't merely suggestions. They're the foundation of your competitive advantage in an increasingly AI-driven market. Those who commit to this path of ongoing education and strategy refinement will find themselves not just keeping pace, but setting the pace for others to follow. The AI Evolution Blueprint. To transform these principles into practical action, I've developed what I call the AI Evolution Blueprint, a cyclical process designed to keep you at the cutting edge of AI implementation for your business ventures. 1. Targeted tool selection. Week 1. Identify specific AI functionalities that align with your current business objectives. Ask yourself, which AI capabilities could solve my most pressing challenges or open new opportunities? Document these in order of potential impact. 2. Resource gathering. Week 1 to 2. Curate a personalized learning library by collecting articles, videos, tutorials, and courses specific to your selected AI tools. Pro tip: create a digital notebook categorized by AI function for easy reference. 3. Structured learning schedule, Week 2. Develop a realistic timeline with specific milestones. Break down complex features into manageable learning units. Aim for 3 to 5 hours weekly of dedicated study time scheduled in your calendar as non-negotiable appointments. 4. Practical application, Weeks 3 to 4. Move from theory to practice by creating test projects that implement what you've learned. Start small. Automate a single task or create a prototype that showcases one feature before expanding. 5. Community engagement, ongoing. Join at least 2 online forums or groups focused on your chosen AI tools. Commit to both asking questions and answering others' inquiries, which solidifies your own understanding. Aim to participate at least twice weekly. 6. Feedback integration, every 2 weeks. Seek structured feedback from peers or mentors on your implementations. Create a simple feedback form covering usability, efficiency, and potential improvements to systemize this process. 7. Trend monitoring, weekly, 30 minutes. Subscribe to 2 or 3 quality AI newsletters and dedicate time each week to scan for relevant updates. Set up Google alerts for key terms related to your AI tools to catch breaking developments. 8. Strategy reassessment, monthly. Schedule a monthly review session to evaluate how new AI capabilities can enhance your business strategy. Document potential pivots or enhancements in a future implementations list, prioritized by potential ROI. This blueprint isn't meant to be rigid. Adapt it to your specific circumstances and learning style. The key is maintaining momentum through consistent engagement with AI developments that matter to your business. Throughout this audiobook, we've journeyed from understanding the fundamental capabilities of AI tools like ChatGPT to developing concrete strategies for monetizing these capabilities. We've explored product creation, service delivery, business automation, and now the crucial mindset of continuous adaptation that will keep your AI-powered ventures thriving for years to come. The gap between those who merely use AI tools and those who truly master them grows wider each day. By committing to this cycle of learning and implementation, you position yourself firmly in the latter group, able to extract maximum value from these technologies while others merely scratch the surface. Remember that the goal isn't just to keep up with AI advancements, but to develop the ability to anticipate how these changes can be leveraged for business growth. When a new feature launches, you won't be asking, "What does this do?" You'll immediately be thinking, "How can I use this to create value for my customers and growth for my business?" The path to AI mastery isn't about reaching a final destination. It's about embracing the journey of continuous discovery and application. As you move forward with the knowledge and strategies from this audiobook, remember that your greatest asset isn't any particular AI tool, but your commitment to evolving alongside these tools. The future belongs to those who can adapt, learn, and implement quickly. With the frameworks and processes outlined in these chapters, you're equipped to do exactly that, turning ChatGPT and other AI technologies into powerful engines for sustainable income and business growth. Your AI cash machine isn't built once and left to run. It's continually refined, upgraded, and expanded. Now it's time to put these principles into action and start your journey toward AI-powered financial independence. Final words. As we reach the end of our journey together, I'm filled with genuine excitement for what lies ahead in your entrepreneurial path. Throughout these chapters, we've explored how ChatGPT and AI automation can transform your approach to income generation, not as complex technological hurdles, but as accessible tools waiting for your creative touch. The landscape of work and income is evolving rapidly. What once required teams of specialists or years of technical training can now be accomplished by a single motivated individual armed with the right AI tools and strategic vision. You've now joined a forward-thinking community of entrepreneurs who understand that AI isn't replacing human ingenuity, it's amplifying it. The strategies we've covered span from straightforward side hustles to sophisticated passive income systems. Whether you're creating digital products that sell while you sleep, automating customer service for your growing business, or leveraging AI to scale content creation, the underlying principle remains consistent. Technology now allows you to disconnect your income from your time. This fundamental shift represents perhaps the most significant opportunity for financial freedom that has emerged in generations. Remember the core lessons we've explored. AI tools like ChatGPT can dramatically reduce the time and expertise needed to create valuable digital products. Automation isn't just for tech giants. It's a practical strategy for solo entrepreneurs and side hustlers. The most successful AI-powered businesses combine technological efficiency with human creativity and oversight. Starting small with targeted experiments allows you to discover profitable niches with minimal risk. Ethical considerations and maintaining authenticity are crucial for long-term success. The practical applications of these insights extend far beyond theory. By implementing even a few of the strategies outlined, you can begin generating additional income streams within days, not months or years. The beauty of this approach is its scalability. What begins as a modest side project can evolve into a significant source of revenue as you refine your systems and allow compounding effects to take hold. To move forward effectively, I recommend starting with a single strategy that resonates most strongly with your existing skills and interests. Perfect execution of one idea will yield better results than partial implementation of many. Document your processes, measure results, and continuously iterate. Remember that automation itself is an incremental process. You don't need to build a fully autonomous business overnight. While the opportunities are immense, it's important to acknowledge that AI technologies continue to evolve rapidly. Some strategies may need adjustment as platforms change policies or capabilities. The principles of identifying market needs, creating value efficiently, and building scalable systems will remain relevant regardless of technological shifts. Stay curious and maintain a learning mindset as the landscape evolves. I encourage you to take your first concrete step today, not tomorrow, not when conditions seem perfect. The entrepreneurs who benefit most from technological shifts are rarely those with the most resources or expertise at the outset, but those willing to begin experimenting early and adjust course as they learn. Your initial efforts may feel modest, but they represent the foundation of something potentially transformative. As you implement these strategies, remember that true success extends beyond financial metrics. The freedom to choose how you spend your time, the satisfaction of building something that provides value to others, and the security of diverse income streams are the real rewards of your entrepreneurial journey. The tools to reshape your financial future are now in your hands. The path forward may not always be linear, but it promises to be extraordinary. The best way to predict the future is to create it. The tools of creation have never been more powerful or more accessible than they are today. Peter Diamandis. This has been ChatGPT Cash Machine, AI money-making strategies to generate passive income, build scalable online businesses, and unlock new side hustles with ChatGPT automation. Written by Rafe Mason. Narrated by Mason Yee.
We appreciate you tuning in to one of our captivating audiobooks. For more immersive experiences, Here is another audiobook we're certain you'll enjoy. Don't forget to show your support by liking this video, sharing what you loved about this audiobook in the comments section below, and subscribing for more captivating audiobooks like this. Thanks for being a part of our audiobook community.